حلقة جديدة من أبسورد، وهالحلقة سوبر سبيشل لأنه معنا سوبر سبيشل جاست اللي هو باتريك حبيقة فتنس بروفيشنال known as also PaxFit.
هاي جنر.
هاي باتريك،
كيفك؟
تمام. بس قبل ما نكفي شغلتين ما نقول اليوم علي unfortunately منه معنا لأنه he's sick. بس he's okay يعني he'll get better and رح نشوفه next episodes. The second thing is, as we always ask you to kindly subscribe على YouTube channel لأنه it matters a lot to us, it helps us a lot. باتريك كيفك؟ تمام. باتريك هو my PT اللي كل يوم I hate him and I love him as well. I hate him بعد كل session و I love him بعد ما I see the results. So we have a special love-hate relationship. Exactly. On this يا باتريك بدنا نبلش شوي نحكي اليوم عن مش رح نحكي كتير عن كيف بيعملوا biceps كيف بيعملوا triceps والهيدا.
It's not the case.
It's not.
I'm not interested.
You
خلاص.
need Google for that.
Yeah.
أو PT PaxFit. So رح نحكي أكثر عن اشياء how do you motivate your clients, اشياء عن myth بنشوفها على السوشيال ميديا and so on, وعن كمان your career و you know the PT career and all of that. بدي بلش شوي بالmotivation. We see إنه a lot of people go to the gym بيعرفوا إنه أنا I need to go to the gym بس they hate it. It's a place they hate. يعني it's a task عم بيعملوه لأن they have to. إذا أجاك كلاينت هيك وعم شور أجاك كتير كلاينتس هيك ما في عم بضحك. I cannot relate. مش أنا. How do you motivate them?
شوف هلا يعني motivation is a huge concept عم تحكي عنه. عرفت العالم بتعتبر إنه okay I'll get a trainer إنه هو بيوزع motivation. Okay, a trainer is more like a guideline. He will guide you through the whatever you need. He will put you on the basics. بده يحطك على الطريق الصح كرمال تمشي فيها. Definitely في عندك كتير عالم بيبقوا جايين على الجيم بس لأنه we have to come to the gym. عرفت؟ We have to be active. We have to. أو الحكيم قال له إنه عندك وجع لازم تروح، لازم to be active، أو بلش حاسس حاله عم يتعب وهيك. So the first thing is شوف شو بيهمه هذا الشخص. What's your goal? ليه جيت أنت؟ اوكي كتير منيح، برافو، جيت على الجيم، بس ليه جيت؟ What's your goal? شو بدك؟ And then once we see the goal, okay, it gets a lot easier how to put a road path كرمال تنوصل له. So the motivation gets through the way, but it should have a plan. So okay, what's your goal? Let's play around that goal. نشوف هو شو بيحب القصص، شو القصص يلي بيفضلها، شو القصص يلي بتسليه، شو القصص يلي ما بتزعجه بقلب الجيم, and we start playing around that to reach that goal.
So it's very specific. يعني you have to sit with the client وشو شو بده كل شيء. بس also like in the motivation يعني it's not a package that you provide. العالم لازم يجوا they have to be هني by themselves motivated. They want the change. مش إنه أنت بيجوا لعندك إنه high packs إنه how to be motivated, give me motivation.
Exactly.
You need to be willing to.
Plus يعني مثل ما عم تقول إنه it's not a package or something. إنه كل شخص that wants to train, you should at least have a conversation with them. عاد احكي understand their behavior, understand their path. كان يتمرن بالقبل، شو كان يعمل، شو عنده injuries، كل هالقصص. See the connection, you know, because we kind of create a kind of bonding, a kind of connection. Do you have this energy for this person? إنه حاسس إنه we can commit together. حاسس هيدا الشخص رح يتجاوب معك. He will give you all the effort, all the energy, all everything. يعني أنت عم تيجي تعطيني ساعة بس أنا بدي منك أكتر بكتير من هذه الساعة. I want from you your dedication, your commitment.
Tell me about it.
So are you willing to do that? Do we feel that we can work together? أنت عم تعطيني وأنا عم بعطيك. So that's it.
مزبوط. وقلت شغلة إنه في بتشوف كمان هو شو بحب وشو ما بحب وهيك. واكيد correct me if I'm wrong. حتى القصص اللي ما بحبها you still do it obviously لانه مش عذوقهم. There's a progress, things that needs to be done. بس انه هون ساعتها بتلعب انه
we see how we can play it around. عرفت؟
You play
لانه في
around،
عندك
صح.
كثير عالم مثلا اي هيت legs لا ما بدي اعمل تمرين legs برو بموت بتمرين
هلا
legs.
who, who does not who does like legs
I love
please
legs. I squat every day.
انا I don't mind actually. في قصص تعبني اكثر لان حسب كمان انا my mobility is not too good. هيدا النهار مثلا بعمل في هيك shoulders هيك موت مثلا versus leg. So ايه انه you play around
exactly
what
انه you see what you can play around. okay اذا بالshoulders ما عم يقدر يتحرك let's give him kettlebell single arm something to play around it to give him the strength يلي بدنا اياها to get them the benefit of the workout بلا ما اعطيه الموفمنتس يلي عن جد تزعجه وتثقيلي عليه.
so basically هلا il something بس كنا صغار كانوا يضحكوا علينا our parents انه يطعمونا شيء ما بدنا اياه it's mixed with something else
صح.
هو بغير لنا بحط
Exactly.
kettlebells شيء ثاني بيكون عامل لك شيء and it's even more than what you cannot do
and
by
Pax is really good at that I can say يعني and this helps a lot. ليك انا اليوم مثلا انا I train with him وقتها بدي حدا to tell me what to do وقال انا بعملها on my own. بدي حدا to push me يعني he does عنده هيدي الشغله كتير بحبها فيه انه you know when and this I think really important in a trainer انه you know when to push me ومش يكون مش على ذوقك you
Yeah,
need to do
exactly.
it and you know when to okay he's done a lot
That's a limit.
let him
give
chill a bit. So this is very important.
has the limit is when you're on the ground dying he's like almost going to puke that's the limit he's like okay خلاص fine I think he's done for today.
مظبوط. في شغله كمان بنحكي عنها دائما انه it's a very strong mental game. The working out is a very strong mental game.
It's all mental يعني the physical will follow the physical is the result but the main part about it is mental bro.
يعني a lot of times انت you feel you can't do something بس اذا somebody pushes you
كلها بالراس.
like you do مثلا with me I do it and I'm physically able it's just in my head
like it was for a very long time انه humanly it's impossible to go sub 10 seconds in 100 meters sub 10 seconds until Usain Bolt broke it and then everyone after him broke it.
Interesting.
So it comes where mentally you break the mental barrier and then everything follows.
Nice.
It's very interesting لأنه I've been training for 2 years by myself و I'm stubborn خلص يعني I go to a point I'm like fine my body is getting tired I should stop. With Patrick I felt like I cannot have those excuses anymore because he sees what I can lift. So he's like انه خلاص انه it's basically my brain telling me to just stay in my comfort zone وما اعمل شيء زيادة عن what I can achieve.
Exactly. Plus having a professional next to you that can see and tell you what you're doing. Having the coach eye is that makes it the whole difference. يعني the coach eye can tell you the speed of the lift, the form and everything. And depending on all this analysis, I can tell you if you can go for a heavier lift, if you can go harder or لا, that's your limit and stop here.
مظبوط. هون بس في شغله نوضحها يعني the idea أنا I'm very with having a PT especially for people who are not very motivated بالأول new to the gym
or they don't know what to do
or they don't know what to do exactly لأنه you prevent injuries you know what you're doing بدل ما تروح على الجيم تقضي ساعة وتكون عم تعمل قصص على الفاضي عارف عم تعمل شيء رح يعطيك نتيجة. We're not trying to sell PT obviously أو PTs in general يعني it's just عن جد this idea and I hear a lot of people saying إنه ما بحب الجيم بزهق وبروح وأنا هيك كنت بس when you have someone عارف إنه عم بيمشي لك ببروجرام معين it motivates you.
Exactly and this someone doesn't come at a certain level. It doesn't mean at a beginner level you should have someone. Even me myself I have a coach that coaches me that gives me sessions because I need that coach eye that keeps an eye on you that keeps on progressing you that tells you what you can do what you cannot do. So every coach needs a coach. So
wow that's interesting.
It doesn't come from a point انه beginner انه لا ما بدي بي تي لانه بي تي للبيجنر او بعرف شو بدي اعمل بالجيم. لا انه اوكي يمكن بتعرف شو بدك تعمل بس if you want to progress there's no one who knows everything.
It's weird لأنه أنت you think you're going to a PT he knows everything بيطلع إنه this PT is taking from someone else. It's a ladder. كيف أنت your parents بتاخد
It's
advice?
not always a ladder. It's not like this one is better than him. So you got my point?
Yeah.
So everyone has an expertise somewhere. So أنت what do you want exactly and this is where you should search for it.
Yeah.
ايه so إذا بدك specific area تقوي حالك فيها بتجيب PT even if you're PT بتجيب PT to train you. Okay interesting. طيب باكس كمان شغلة على الكلاينتس أو هيدا مثلا أنا اليوم كنت إجي لعندك على الساعة سوري يعني كتير رح نعمل عني وعنك examples لأنه it's you know a client PT أو we're definitely much more than clients we're friends بس the scenario of client and PT بيجي انا لعندك مثلا على الساعه 8 انا بكون هلكان من الشغل بيكون هودي بيعطيني ايميلات بليز فايند اتاتش هوب ذس ايميل فايند يو ويل وانا بكون منتوف ونو ايميل فاوند مي ويل اوكي بوصل لعندك خالص انا اخر نهار هيدا you expect me to wait lift واعمل هيدا it works with me لانه خلص تعودنا على بعض بعرف انه this is يعني انا I think I'm past the stage I know I wanna do it وكذا بس طب لحدا بعده مبلش جديد كيف بدك تفهمه خيي انه do it او الصبح قبل الضوء
exactly it doesn't matter the time شوف whenever you're not tracking you're guessing this is what I say it all the time so a programming is essential so Anna how can I motivate you another way of motivating is when we have a program انه G okay last week we did 80% of our bench press and this week we're going up to 90% من بعد في عنا deload and then we're going to test it 1 RM putting all this program giving you a heads up showing you telling you what will happen this makes all the difference
لا بتفهمني بالبروسس شو عم بيصير مش بس اعمل
exactly وانت جاي عارف حالك شو عندك مش انه لنشوف شو بدنا نعمل اليوم لا اليوم انت جاي prepared انه I have a heavy bench I have a heavy squat I'm coming to do a high conditioning session عارف حالك شو عم تعمل عارف شو البيربس وعارف لوين رح توصلك so doing this effort will make you reach something else first when you first came your goal was aesthetic but so whenever you start feeling the muscle you start feeling the lift you start enjoying all this it became for you a goal to reach that number more than the aesthetic will follow so the link هو to create the performance out of the aesthetic and this will give you the motivation and will push you انت وجاي تعبان انه ما عليه حتى لو تعبان I'm gonna push لانه I want that I want to reach this
Do you think as beginners sometimes you would have to make more variations with workout يعني let's say week 1 you had chest on the specific day and it was bench press for examples second week ما بتعمل bench press for chest you do something else because you feel like beginners or people who don't really know the gym
it comes into the character of the person it doesn't come into the beginner or what في عندك عالم they would enjoy doing the same lift over and over and over again and honestly I love that process of giving the same lift over and over and with repetition comes the strength خلص you know it you get stronger and so on في عندك عالم تزهق ما هيدا عملناها last week ما هيدا عملناها okay so then you have to play around it you have to do this is when we talk about the main lift the accessories will always have accessories and so on to create an all around strong body strong muscles and all of that so it comes back into the character of the person
تعرف قلت شغله انه واحد اول ما يبلش جيم يمكن بده انه لا يضعف لا يصير in better shape لكذا و it's بالعكس حلو it's normal يعني انه هي بتكون الموتيفيشن تبعه بس I just really wanna emphasize on what you said انه exactly at some point هو will follow that's not the main point the main point is انت تحس حالك صرت stronger صرت healthier
exactly. how you feel
lifting more
every time you come I ask you how you feel exactly I want you to feel good I want you to feel strong I want you to feel capable active all of this is how you enjoy your lifestyle how you hold a functional lifestyle this is the goal out of it and this is my philosophy like you came to me asking for something and I give you what I believe on
بس ايه فيها like كمان this like early on stage when you start working out it's very exciting from both sides but how do you keep that excitement coming from the client مثلا أنا I would be starting something gym or anything else بزهق بعد جمعتين ثلاثة result بس إنه ما بعرف
if it's not by looks it's by lifts it's by performance let's say you couldn't do a pull-up now you're doing 5 pull-ups okay that's a result so this gives you a motivation if I tell you مثلا a lot of people will tell me my weight on the scale is not changing طيب your weight is the last thing I'm gonna look at I don't care about your weight how's the fit of your clothes
true
are you getting a better fit so that's a motivation you know what take a picture every week in front of the mirror same light same clothes same space and take a picture over and over and over let's see the picture you took it now and the picture you took it 6 weeks ago you see improvement okay that's what I want you to look at
it's كمان and he said it's not only about the scale يعني
it's not about the weight
people بيشوفوا مثلا راحوا من 80 ل 82 انه نصحان بس مخيل انه you're weight lifting what you're doing
exactly whole 2 kilos
yeah
speaking of weight we know انه اللي بيتمرن مع بي تي او بالجيم مش اي بي تي نورمال يعني ريجولر بيرسون مش نورمال ريجولر بيرسون
general population
ايه جنرال population بيعملوا ساعة ماكسيموم ساعتين عندك 23 hours during the rest of the day هيدي I think plays a big role وكمان كيف واحد يعني أنا مثلا super challenging to me كان الدايت أكتر من working out يعني working out خلص as long as you're doing it you get the muscles you get the strength stopping the eating fast food with chocolate with sweets all of that this is like super challenging for me إنه how do you think هيك client بيقتنع إنه خي at some point أنا I should stop doing this لأنه maybe it's not worth it.
اوكي مش كل حدا بده يضعف او كل حدا في عالم هدفها pure performance بس let's say in order that you want to get the ultimate results and we're talking about looks aesthetics and so on food plays a huge role هون. Okay so what we can do the number one thing that could help you is a meal prep. Okay كتير اوقات بتلاقي حالك جوعان ما بعرف شو بدي اكل بتفوت على طلبات بتنبش نص ساعه ما بعرف شو بدي اكل ما بعرف اخر شيء you order anything
every day
exactly او بتكون جوعان بتصف تنزل على السوبر ماركت the worst thing you could ever do انك تفوت على السوبر ماركت انت وجوعان you're gonna end up buying the whole thing بتجيبهم معك على البيت بتصيروا محطوطين بوجهك ما راح تكبهم لانه حرام اشتريتهم وبتصير انه بالاخر راح تكبهم ببطنك لا ما تكبهم ببطنك
I feel so guilty like
feel concerned. طيب بس هون لكن مثل ما عم بتقول انه هي it's not about خفف اكل او زيد اكل يمكن واحد بده يزيد اكل wants to bulk up بس it's about understanding انه انا بدي اكون
the macros
macro
understand your macros know how much you're gonna eat وخصوصا بس when you know how much you're gonna eat you're gonna put them in a way where it's planned على الساعة 11 بدي اكل هيك على الساعة 1 بدي اكل هيك على الساعة 4 بدي اكل هيك so when you're moving throughout the day خلص بعرف انه انا على الساعه 11 الوقت الميل تبعي اذا على الساعه 10 رجعت لا انت منك جوعان انت زهقان a lot of time it happens like that انه لا ما تاكل
مزبوط
اشرب مي ما بعرف do anything بعد ساعه فيك تتحمل ساعه and that's your meal and this is how you ultimate the results.
go ahead
ايه لا بس كان بدي اقول انه بتعرف عن جد انا مثلا نقطه ضعف السويتس فور اكزامبل اوكي هلا بدي خبريه على قصه السويتس نقطه ضعف السويتس بس at some point تطلع وانا يعني في جلجأه شوي بش السويتس انه حيلا شيء يعني
بكره
يعني مثلا
2 كنافه بالنهار مثلا بس تنزل
سو في اكل قصص يعني انه حيلا شيء حلو بحب اكل منه بس at some point بتصير تطلع عن جد بتحس it's not worth it انه بكل هاللوح شوكولا هيدا نص ساعه بالجيم it's not worth
that's
it.
what I told you about I tell you all the time
so this is my motivation
it's about priorities عرفت انت جوعان you're working hard everything كتير بتحب سويتس شوكولا قدامك and you look at it and you think of it what's my priority okay take that question and use it in everything in your life okay every time you need to take a decision think what's more important for me my goal my results ولا هيدا الشوكولا شوكولا كلا
بس don't cry
كلا
afterwards
ثلاث نقط
بس انه you know your goals work for them.
مرة باكسد عم بسأله عم نحكي عن السويتس وهيك قال لي أنا نقطة ضعف الميلفوي ما بعرف اسمها بالإنجليش
ميلفوي
إيه الميلفوي قبل اسمها بالبلاد فقال لي أنا نقطة ضعفي يعني هيدا عم بيحكي بباشن بتقول عن جد أنت إنه بياكل كل يوم منا وحدة أتليست
أطيب شيء بالعالم
أطيب شيء بالعالم قلت له واو طب شو بتعمل إنه لأنه هي مأذية إنه شو بتعمل تاكلها كل 10 أيام من جمعة قال لي لا ما إنه كل شيء 6 أشهر بس يعني انا اذا في شيء نقطه ضعف هيك يعني ان شاء الله ضاين يومين بلا ما اكل منه يعني.
بس ليك بفهموا شوي هلا قبل كان كيف سنيكرز باونتي وهو كلهم كنت I used to love these و every week خلص every day كنت بدي اكل one of these شوي بلشت to switch from Snickers to a protein bar و really like بس it's a brain game
like بس عن جد there is a really good protein bars in the market
they are and that's why كمان قبل يمكن ما كانت في هالقد بس now I'm switching ومثلا بالجيم في سنيكرز حتى البروتين I'm not even looking at them
exactly
because خلص for me sneakers وهيك I don't need anymore
يعني الله راد سنيكرز بحياته ما راح يكون سبونسر للبودكاست يعني زليتون للجماعه
بس On this point, whenever you're trying to eat something وخصوصي as a snack, always look at the ingredients عليها من ورا and look at من شو مكونه.
سوري عم بقطشك بس بليز ايه بدي شد على الموضوع. بتعرف ليش كثير عالم بيطلعوا بس على الكالوريز. It's not about calories.
شو هن الكالوريز؟ اوكي شفت شو فيها فات، شفت شو فيها كاربس، شفت شو فيها بروتين. اوكي حتى لو it's high on protein, look inside the carbs from which sugar. This is the most important that you should look at. يعني اذا طلعت اوكي بروتين بار بعقد 32 grams of protein ما بعرف
at what cost.
تجي بتطلع انت فيه 40 grams of carbs، تجي بتطلع of which 35 grams of sugar.
واو
برو شو بك 35 grams of sugar
تعمل جلطه يعني.
ايه انه بلالك البروتين كله مخيي، بس انه ما تاكل 35 grams of sugar. Just look at the sugar. It's not the enemy, but sugar is something bad for your body. Avoid it.
مزبوط. طيب باكس بعد نقطع عن الموتيفيشن. طيب انت اليوم كمان مثلك مثل حيالله انسان بتقطع بايام ما لك جاده خيط مثلا، يمكن ما لك جاده هذا ومنك موتيفيتد. let's say does it happen to you?
It happens. Definitely.
For how long يعني?
Definitely it happens. The worst is when you get injured. We are all prone to injury. So the more you get when you are injured, you get really demotivated. In our life, as coaches, as trainers, what you do is your life. يعني مش إنه أنا عندي شغل بروح to the office and then عشية بروح على الجيم. لا, this is where I spend my whole life. My life is my training, is my job, is everything. This is what I do. So if you get injured, this is so much frustrating. This is when you get demotivated. The important part about it is to always play around it. مثل كل شيء. Okay, you cannot squat, bench. You cannot bench. ما بعرف. ضايق خلقك من الجيم، ما بدك تكون indoor,
يعني
go outdoor.
Obviously it's an obvious question بس مستحيل توقف يعني.
No.
Okay, هون بس كمان.
This is who I am. That's my identity. Imagine me not doing sports. Who am I?
هون I just wanna link it more to عم بسألك to link it للكلاينت يعني لنحنا العالم اللي منا عنا jobs تاني منا PTs. إنه I think it's an important كمان شغلة أنت اللي إياها من قبل وكتير مهمة إنه the cost of stopping لأنه أنت you're not motivated for a week is so high. إذا بدك ترجع تبلش بترجع almost كأنه من الصفر. تبلش.
Exactly. So every time you're starting over, it's so hard to start over. So stop stopping in order not to start over again.
So basically, even if you don't have the motivation, just go to the gym.
Find an alternative.
Yeah, find something.
Go play paddle. Go cycle.
This bike looks good. يلا هات نعمل شوية bike.
Exactly.
Netflix, anything.
Especially in Dubai, you know how much beautiful it is, this city for the sports. It's a city built in a way for everyone to enjoy sports, to enjoy being active. روح على القدرة, man. That's an amazing track, cycling track. So go to kite, run.
So it's an important point. It's not just you need to be in the gym every single day. So you don't feel like just be active.
Just be active.
بس شراء هيدا كمان it's important how you see the gym. يعني إذا مثلا I'm not motivated but for me the gym صارت شيء لإلي خلص it's a lifestyle. I would try my best to do something alternatives. اللي بياخدها as something that's a task to do. إذا ما عنده gym or if he feels demotivated he's gonna be like إنه خلص خي إنه ما عندي هالشيء اليوم. أنا وجلال مثلا we work out وما رحنا على الجيم اليوم we can go to the park and run, we can go to kite and run.
Exactly.
بس how to like push people to change that mindset and know when you're not motivated you can still do things.
It becomes a lifestyle. It becomes a lifestyle in a way إنه حتى يعني مثله مثل الدايت. You should never follow a diet. You should follow a lifestyle. Okay. يعني أنت خلاص you have so much energy. You cannot sleep at night if you don't do anything. Where it gives you the urge that you need to move, you need to go, you need to do anything, so you can live a healthy life. And then to avoid that guilt feeling, you know, the guilt feeling لما ما عملت شيء أكلت مدري قد أكلت وما عملت شيء وما هزيت, then this is what pushes you to go out, to move, to do whatever.
مزبوط. إيه هي عن جد it's an understanding of it's a lifestyle. يعني أنا قبل مثلاً كنت أطلع بهول رجع حرام على سنيكرز يعني هلقناهم.
كان لازم نقي مارس مش طيبين كتير.
هن أصلاً نفس الشركة سو على الحالتين أنت مش خالص مع الشركة. فبتطلع بهول القصص الشوكولات اللي حتى منهم إنه سوبر يعني عرفت إنه high quality sweets عرفت in my opinion كانت قبل in my mind إنه لا I shouldn't لأنه بنصح. هلا لا بقول عن جد it's not worth it. It's more of like I'm convinced.
Beautiful.
مش it's not just انه
it's priority.
I'm stopping myself.
عرفت انه do I need it.
وفي شغله كمان انه في واحد دائما انت حتى بتقولها انه واحد بيقطعها once in a blue moon it's fine يعني it's not about انه a hate relationship بتوقف كل شيء. انا بحب مش هيك it's just انه know what to eat يعني.
انا for some reason بخليها بس كون بالديوتي فري لانه في هول الباكجز الباونتي وكل شيء واو يلا
انا لما اسافر كل هذا الحكي does not apply يعني الفيو لا بس كمان صرت احسن عن جد. قبل كانت مصيبه لانه هي back to the stopping point this is عن جد on a serious note انه بتكون مسافر بتقول انه خلص معنا I'm on vacation 5-6 ايام on vacation بتطلع كليان 3 وبتكون not active وهيدا بترجع وتعيد من الاول يعني بتكون انت technically ما ضيعت 1 week ضيعت جمعتين.
It's not worth it at all.
Patrick, can anybody become a PT?
Okay, a PT. Okay, خلينا نحكي بس شوي the differences here. Okay, what is a PT? A PT is different from a coach. A trainer is different from a coach. Is different from an athlete. Everyone can become a PT if you have passion, if you know what you are doing, and if you have the how to call it, to love the people, to people skills, to talk to people, and as a person that is ready to give service. What we do is a service. Okay, so the big part هون اللي لازم نحكي عنها is the difference between an athlete and a coach. Okay, لأنه أوقات كتير بتلاقي حدا كتير قبضاي وحش بطل بيعمل competitions ما بعرف شو بس he doesn't know how to talk to people, he doesn't know how to transfer an idea, and he doesn't know how to coach simply. So
مزبوط مهم كتير هيدي لأنه يكون عندك people skills.
So it's more than just being physically able to teach someone. You have to know how to speak with someone, and you have to have the empathy command to be connected to that person. It's not
the looks will follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so the look is just like that first layer of the book. Okay, you look at the book, it's shining from outside. Okay, بعقد, but don't judge a book by its cover. Okay, لأنه ممكن يكون cover كتير حلو بس when you open the book ما فيه شيء من جوا. And totally the opposite. معقول تيجي تشوف حدا that looks super عادي, not bulky, not fit, ما بعرف شو, but the guy has so much, and we know a lot of people like that. Not a lot, but we know some people like that are so much genuine, so much full of knowledge, وكل هولي, and they simply don't love the feeling of lifting weights مثلا. To have this, but they can provide you everything. It's harder for them to get the client, but once they get the client, the retention is 100%. مقابل يلي they have the looks. Okay, you get excited by a picture on Instagram. نحكي عن الموضوع. Wow, he looks good. ما بعرف شو بتيجي بتحكي معه ما بيعرف يحكي. He doesn't know how to push you, motivate you. He doesn't know how to transfer the knowledge لإلك. You just look good. Bravo عليك. You look good for yourself. What I need from you. Or an athlete who has lots of medals بس ما قادر يساعدك بشيء.
Yeah. هود اللي كانوا بيكونوا those summer courses 3 months become a PT مدري شو هود أكيد it's bullshit شوية.
It takes much more than
takes much more.
Yes.
حتى كيف بتوصل الفكرة يعني it can be overwhelming يعني للكلاينت إذا واحد عم يعمل مثلا أشياء specific move وما عم يعرفها the way أنت بتشرح له إياها وبتقلده مثلا بتعملها مثله يعرف كيف هو عم
show
بيعمل.
him the difference.
To see
You have many ways to explain the movements. هلا مثل ما عم تحكي في عندك عالم تقدر تشرح لهم بالحكي, في عالم تقدر
بالخبيط.
You have to touch them. You have to correct the form. يعني arch your back ما عم يفهم, arch your back ما عم يفهم, بس على ظهره.
Remember that جلال؟
جلس له ظهره. عرفت؟ إنه tuck your chin ما في. Tuck your chin. خيي وط جلس. إنه هيك قصص. إنه خلاص you fix them. عرفت? Sometimes you have to get physical لأنه to correct.
But like I'll be honest, it's like it's scary. Like when you repeat it twice, 3 times, and I'm shit. What am I doing wrong? So, like I'm no longer focusing on the form. Like oh my god, he's coming towards me. Like I see it.
This is exactly what you're talking about. Is like giving too much information, and this is when you give too much information, the person will get lost. إنه شو عم بعمل أحسن.
Yeah.
So بدك تصير تمرقهم شوي. عرفت؟ مرق له أول يعني بيبقى the movement full of mistakes. بتصير تصلح له the knee. بترجع بتصلح له the hip, بترجع بتقول له القلب, عرفت؟ بتصير تمرق له اياهم شوي كرمال تصلح له اياهم.
حاجات منتل.
ايه حد مزبوط. و so interesting اللي قلته انه انا بالنسبه لي كان لا بس انا اذا بدي اكون مع بي تي عم بتمرن مع بي تي انه بدي someone I can look up to حتى الابيرنس تبعه. بس اللي عم تقوله كمان makes sense. في عالم they don't have the appearance بس they are very good at doing PT and opposite is correct كمان.
Definitely.
Interesting.
So خلاص يعني
So a difference between a coach, a trainer and an athlete.
Yeah.
Athlete, we know what they do. They do it for living, amazing, بعقده, and not everyone can be an athlete. This is definitely. نفس الشيء مثل ما not everyone can be a coach. The difference between a trainer and a coach, and I explained this for you من قبل كنا عم نتمرن, انه a trainer, his job will end at the gym. تجي لعنده هالساعة, he trains you for an hour and he leaves. A coach will take you farther than that. A coach will follow up with you when you go home, will put a plan for you, will put a program, will know your weaknesses, will call you later. Did you eat this? Did you do that? Will give you a homework.
مظبوط. بس باتريك عن جد هيدي كتير بتأثر. واليوم شوي كتير طالعين انه مثل عم شو بقولوا عم بشيد بباتريك بس عن جد لانه انا لانه انا معك.
I know
that's very important and he does it a lot. وهيدي بتخليك تحس انه في حدا that's fun. It's not about this 1 hour. ليش عم بقول هيك؟ لانه كتير مهم لحدا سبيشال اللي مبلشين جديد عن جد انه ما ينقوا just PT who can stand next to them this 1 hour in the gym. It's beyond that. بدك حدا to keep motivating you انه خي كل مزبوط, نام مزبوط, you know, stress less, all of that.
Even the homework thing. عرفت؟ انه if I give you a homework and I call you and did you do that homework and you tell me لا, you will have the guilt trip.
Yeah.
The first time رح تصير انه ما بدي اقول له لا, I didn't do it. عرفت؟ So
صح كده.
So basically he adopted you خلص.
ايه adopted me exactly. كان يعطيني شيء بس اعمله بالويك اند لما ما يكون عندي الجيم وغيب انا ما عاد اقول له هيدا. اجي ثاني يوم فكر ان زبطت اللي انت خبيث, عارف ما قلت اللي ما حكيتني كلير اللي ما عملته. بس لا it's good عن جد لانه بتحس انه في حدا that cares about your entire development as a human being
with you. So it becomes kind of pressuring بطريقة انه you don't want to let him down, you don't want to عرفت انه it puts you under pressure, under stress, but this is the positive kind of stress. Whenever it becomes in a part where بتبلش تصير ثقيلة شوي, this is where it comes into a point where the coach has to know where to put the limit of it. Put the limit in the training, put the limit with the workout, put the limit with the guy, and no, listen, you're not getting the progress. You're not getting the results. You know there's a lack. You know they're not doing this, that, not. Okay? Are you willing to continue? Are you willing to commit كرمال نكمل أو شو بدنا نعمل?
This is very important, and that's where for me it differentiates إنه someone good, a good PT from not a bad one. بس لأنه if there is a follow up and you're really concerned about someone's progress, it tells a lot about انه كيف this person, this PT likes his job and likes his client. ايه مش انه حدا انه خلص انه هيدا فعلي he's a client ما له جديد بس انه I'm getting good money. It's not about only this.
Exactly. Like it's been like 10 years for me, almost more, that I'm doing this job. I had a BA in business management and then I shifted into this, and I have to tell you that you hear it all the time and know find a job that you love and you'll never work a day in your life or something. Yeah, I haven't been working a day in my life for the last 10 years. Okay, I love what I do and I wake up 5 a.m. every morning. I have clients at 5:45. I finish my last session 9 p.m. 9. So I never feel like I don't want to wake up. Yeah, I want to wake up. I want to work for the last 10 sessions, 10 years, and it's still going.
لا that's amazing عن جد. هلا هو بس انت لو ما كان عندك booked already at 5:45 اكيد كنت قلقان.
اكيد
Like
the guys know you very well about the 8 a.m. sessions. How many times I went there, I was waiting for you. Should we talk about this?
خلص غيرنا
the alarm didn't go.
we can just skip the episode and just talk about this.
يا جماعة أنا قصف بياقوت نزلت قصيفة بياقوت كنا قاعدين بالزلقة مواعيد. So كيف بدكم الألارم نسمعه إذا ما
كم flight did you miss من ورا
كمان هلا مش من زمان. فايه عندي هيستوري فقلبناها بالليل وبعد الظهر يئس سو طيب. لكن هون بس تو سامت اب كتير مهم انه الشخص اللي عم بيكون مع بي تي وسبيشال اللي مبلش جديد انه مش بس ينقي بي تي هوز افيلبل, ينقي بي تي اللي يكون عن جد يعني in a way not everybody إذا بدنا نرجع على السؤال not everybody can be a PT. It needs to be something they're passionate about, liking people progress and all of that. باك شو ما راح اسالك شو بتحب اكثر شيء بالبي تي. I know انه اكيد seeing people progressing all of that.
I love teaching, educating. I love that even if I'm giving a PT or a class, that feeling that every time someone leaves they had something. عرفت أخذ معه شيء. I taught them how to squat better. I taught them about a mistake they are doing. And this command that I get all the time, mainly in the classes, لأنه when you're training a big group, there's many cases. So كل حدا بتكون عم تصلح له and moving fast around, having the coach eye to see everyone and all of that. So yeah, what I love the most is to educate. I think I thought about it lately. Like, okay, what's next? What do I love? I love to see the progress. I love to talk to people. I love to build this bond, to get this connection, to give the service and all of it. But I think mainly I love to educate, to teach, to inform, to share that knowledge, everything that I have gathered through the last years, through all the courses, all the certificates that
you're impacting people's lives.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It's something really سامي.
Yeah.
It's
honestly,
something really
like someone told me that before, and for you it's just another client, it's just another day, but for the client you're playing a huge role in their life. They are basing their life, their day, depending on this session. So from the time they wake up and everything, they start to decide how to move depending on how this session will be spent with you. But for you, you got like 10 sessions. So you got like 10 of those. So it's really a huge responsibility to give all that energy for everyone equally.
صح.
Yeah, I think it's nice too, and it makes you feel good. You're giving something to people. It's not just about you're selling a product. Mentally, كمان you play a huge role.
تأثر على كل حياتك.
I can see it because again, I was training alone. Then Patrick asked me to join you guys. So there is a difference. And once you start speaking with the PT, once you start training with someone else, it's way different than when you're alone. When you're alone, خلاص, you get bored easily. With the PT, he can encourage you. He can say so many things.
And he knows your limit more than you do.
He knows your limit, and sometimes it's not even about training. It's about being with someone who makes you feel comfortable. So all these, it's very nice.
طيب شو شغلة absurd ما بتحبها أبدا بشغلك؟ إنه إلا ما يكون في شيء أو ما cases.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how to say
it.
But yeah, but you have those toxic people, bro. People that they have people that comes to you in a way that they just want to put all the negativity they gathered throughout the day. They just want to push it on you.
Not to solve it,
just to tell you that they have a bad day in a way that ما بدهم تحكي كرمال لا تحلها, بدهم بس يكبوا negativity. You feel that this kind of people sucks out of your energy. I'm ready for everything, بس في عالم مشكلتهم ما بتنحل بالتريننج. عرفت؟ So
wow.
Definitely. So هول العالم هن يلي needs to sort it out.
مهمة هالجملة ومش غلط بس مهمة عن جد إنه في عالم it's not يعني sometimes it's not only training is what you need.
Training could help you a lot, could improve your mood, could do everything, but that's not the main thing that you should be looking at.
يعني كيف يقولوا eat your feelings بحس حالا عم eat the PTs يعني تعال session و it's a 2-in-1 therapy and it's a workout.
I love it. Don't mistake that part about being playing the therapy. And I know that a lot of trainers would know exactly what I'm talking about. And you get so close to everyone. They express all their feelings. They tell you all their problems. You try to help them physically, mentally, and all of that. But again, that's not the problem. The problem is the toxic energy. The people that comes with toxicity to throw it at you. And this is where you can't help it anymore.
And they don't want to change.
And they start blaming you like, I'm not getting results. I'm not getting this. Bro, trying to explain for you. You're not sticking to the diet. You're not training hard enough. You're not pushing yourself. I'm telling you, if I put this weight for you, I'm sure that you can do it. You don't want to do it.
And do you think this make things worse? People might not like what they hear إنه شو عم تقلي إنه my diet is not right or my
this is cannot this هيدا التوبيك ما بتقدر تنفتح كل مرة. This بتنفتح مرة and you talk it seriously with the client. If they don't understand خلاص.
بتفكش ما بقى انت وقفت كلاينت قلت له خي ما بدي
of course
عن جد؟
yes.
ليه؟ عرفك عيشتك؟
لا مش عارف عيشتي بس انه listen
لا بس والله
there is a lot of people that I can help. Okay, when there's someone who is not willing to commit to the time, they keep on canceling last minute. Charging or not charging the session doesn't make any difference. Okay, you're making me wait, you're making me lose my time, and this time someone else can benefit from it. So I can help someone else. If you don't want to commit to the time, I don't want you. If you don't want to commit to the training and listen to the exercise, if I tell you do this, لا ما بحبه. Do this, لا ما بحبه. ليك شو بجيب لك منيو بتنقي منه
مش عازمك على غدا يعني.
لا. So this يعني هول من القصص يلي بتصير where it starts to frustrate and starts to put a limit.
It builds up. Yeah.
It builds up until a point where you should have a serious talk and listen. We're not really ready for this, and we have to put an end. Let's talk and clear it out.
Interesting. طيب باكس رح نحكي هلا شوي عن السوشيال ميديا والفتنس اندستري. اول شيء قبل انت on social media PaxFit on Instagram
only. Yeah, I think Instagram. ما في Facebook.
Yeah, Instagram.
I don't really like social media. عرفت؟
قد ايه important هي لك انه بتحس انه
to stay active. Catalog. عرفت؟ يعني especially the market in Dubai وهيك. Let's say انت جيت عم تقول له لكريم انه train with Pax ومدري شو هيك. They want to see who is Pax. Okay? There's a catalog where you can go see my workouts, see my pictures, go into the highlights, see my training, see the people I train, the classes, whatever I do. It's like a general picture about my lifestyle and what I do. This is what social media should be like.
صح. واللي
برأيي.
مثلا so you're assuming that some people do not go by this يعني they have a catalog but this is not them.
أكيد.
أنت you're real. You keep it real. Like what you see is what you'll get in the sessions and everything else.
Practice what you preach. That's what I tell everyone. عرفت إنه بتلاقي trainer قاعد عم يصور قصص ما بعرف. handstand push-ups مع clapping push-ups مع ما بعرف roll overs مع battle ropes مع and then they never train that.
It's because do you see maybe because it's saturated they want to stand out but at what point
and what would
they
they
want to stand out?
This is يعني sometimes the movements are beautiful. It's nice to put something like that but don't say that this is your workout. Okay, عبالك تحط صورة عم تعمل سوبرمان push up كتير حلوة الصورة بتعقد. I have one. بس إنه do I do it in my workouts؟ لا.
Yeah.
بس إنه it's a nice picture that you can post. But when you start putting trainings and عم تحط programs, you putting trainings and you put مثلا سكي وهو بحياته ما بيعمل سكي. برو لا مش إنه السكي شيء cool يعني بقدر حطه إنه it comes into your programming. Do you practice what you preach or not?
مزبوط. في هود اللي بيقولوا لهم انستغرامبل ورك اوتس اللي العالم تعملهم حتى بصيروا يعملوا للكلاينتس تبعهم. في كتير ايام انت بتقلي عن اشياء انه مثلا هيدي ما لها عازه او هيدي بلاها او في قصص اهم منها بس انه ايه حلوين على انستغرام يعني.
Exactly.
فما بي هذا. طيب هلا على السوشيال ميديا في مصيبه تانية اي ثينك اللي هي الفيديوز اللي بنشوفهم. سو في تو كايندز اذا بدك اوف كونتنت نحن بنشوفها على السوشيال ميديا. في عندك اللي they sell products اللي هن خد هيدي الحبه وضعف بجمعه
يا ريت
البوس هالزنار وبصير عندك سون ايه. So how
these things should be banned.
They should be banned.
او بيحطوا لك هول الفايبريتر ما بعرف تبع الابس.
Let's say they vibrate.
I seriously don't know what they do.
They make your body shake like Shakira.
No, في عندك شيء you put it on your abs وبتقعد تحضر TV and then you get 6 packs. Bro, these things should be banned.
This is unethical.
Guilty بس إنه أهلي عندهم هالشيء من زمان كنت صغير واستعملتها مرة. I was like if I'm sweating بس والله I was 10.
كان في هول shopping على التي في شو
إيه تبع MTV.
How the أكيد I think we should يعني by now all of us know that this is unethical.
And
this
please
is
stop this marketing bullshit.
Please.
خلاص.
تاني kind of videos هن اللي PTs بيكونوا و for the content هودي كمان بيقولوا لهم بالماركتينج بنقول له snackable content بيجيبوا audience وهيدا فاللي بيحط لك انه do this workout for easy biceps او do this عرفت بتكون هي
There is no easy way out. Okay, let's just call it here. Whoever is telling you something easy, something quick, something fast, shortcut, this is bullshit. Okay, خلاص خلينا ننهيها هون. There is no easy way out. There is no shortcut. You have to work for it. You have to earn it. Nothing is just given. Everything is earned. So put on the effort, earn it, and enjoy it. Period.
absolutely مزبوط ايه
this was clear يعني
he said it. بس عن جد a lot of people fall for it
أكيد.
especially all the products
And a lot of people, lazy people, go for the easy way out. There's no easy way out.
صح
There's no super pill, magic pill.
social media have been making those things like easy or making people lazy لأنه هلا you have snackable content. It's all about doing something quick. Unfortunately now it's falling under this umbrella. إنه الPTs عم بيعملوا videos كل شيء easy كل شيء fast. It has to fall under this.
It's marketing tools.
طيب topic شوي كمان on a parallel note هي اليوم myth عن women and workout. So بيقولوا في كتير يعني women they say إنه I don't want to work out I just keep moving I do like small things I don't want to weight lift لأنه it makes me bulky. صح؟ سمع أكيد.
Manly.
شو
look like a man.
What do you think about this saying?
The veins popped up.
هيدا إنه
absurd. There's nothing more beautiful than a woman lifting weights. Okay, let's call it like that. Beautiful, strong. شو ما بدك. Let's call it in a way. Women will never look manly. Even though whatever you see on social media, you don't know about that person, what they have done, the path they've been on, how they train or anything. Please don't compare yourself to any of the athletes. You will never look like an athlete who worked their ass off to get there. Okay? If you do some shoulder press, if you do some deadlift, squats, whatever, any kind of sport that you do, you don't have the hormones to look like a man. You don't have the genetics maybe to look like a man and all of this. So we as man, we have that testosterone level that comes naturally in us that will help you grow and get stronger and give you all that features. So this is minimal in a woman.
Yeah.
And you will never reach that level of muscles and manly look or whatever just by lifting weights.
لو كان هالقد هين يعني كنا كلنا بنكون
and plus one small thing and whenever you reach a point that you think it's too big or that's a lot for you, just regress. يعني ما في شيء that you gain it and you can never lose it.
Yeah, that actually.
It's a rent due.
بس مجرور بتشيله تحط
you pay the rent every day. Okay, I train for the last 10-15 years. If I stop training now, I will lose everything. I have to pay the rent every day. So same thing comes there. Okay, you're lifting too much and you feel that you're just getting bulky. ما بدي my quads عم يكبروا. هذا أكتر شيء I get it from women. My quads صاروا huge. I want that gap. I want the hot dogs on the beach when they take
hot
that
dogs
pictures.
on the beach.
You know بيقعدوا على البحر they take that picture with just like sticks. So I got like huge quads. Okay, نخفف squats. نخفف like extension.
It's a myth. It's not easy حتى إنه for guys إنه مش إنه رحنا على الجيم جمعة جمعتين we lifted weight صرنا مثل هودي البيت إنه it's impossible. It's not that easy.
يعني.
And if it's not that easy for us anyway, إنه how can it be for?
إنه whenever people wanted to train with him, they were like, yeah, but we don't want to look like you. And his response was the whole time like, don't worry, you will never look like me.
صح.
No.
صح.
You think it was that easy for him to become like that?
100% صح. I think this concludes الابيزود لليوم اللي قلته باتريك كتير مهم بخلاصة انه going to the gym is good for everybody بس كل واحد عنده his own style و program. PT or having a personal trainer with you helps you, especially if you're not motivated, if you're new, prevents injuries and all of that. وما في عم بعمل summary أنا مثل الأستاذ
المدرسة
بس لا these are very important topics and I think كلنا بمرحلة قطعنا فيهم صرنا نفكر بهول أسئلة. وكمان شغلة it's not overwhelming for people new people to join the gym. مش كل العالم بالجيم they're fit وهذا بالعكس he just go it really shouldn't be overwhelming for everybody.
Everyone, the gym is for everyone. Everyone should be active, hold a healthy lifestyle, and it's a lifestyle again. It's nothing more, nothing less, and there's nothing better than feeling strong, feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling active. It boosts your endorphins level, and it makes you feel that a better person. And it's just amazing.
And thank you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you, Pax.
Thank you.